Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. Lynx is playing Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire. What is this game? Hmm? If you've never heard of Slay the Spire, this is a card game, sort of roguelike card game. So you're playing runs, and yeah, I don't know, I'll kind of go through. I've already put in a few couple hours, maybe like 6 or 7 hours into this game. So I've already got quite a few unlocks for it. The game itself is in beta, alpha, beta. It's in some premature form of itself. So they're still developing it and they're still creating more content for it, but it's great. It's a really fun game. When I first started watching another streamer play it, I was like, oh, this kind of seems interesting. I've never actually played a card game, video game, card game before. I've never gotten into Hearthstone or anything like that, but I watched a bit of it. It looked pretty fun and strategic, and then I started playing it and realized, wow, this is actually a really fun and addicting game. Yeah, so I'm going to play it kind of nice and slow at first, just to walk you through how everything is happening, what's going on, and yeah, we'll start a new series, Slay the Spire. Alright, so we'll start a run. We'll start with a day. They do dailies, but we're just going to do a standard run. Sort of like if you've played The Binding of Isaac, another roguelike. They've got daily challenges, so the game developers puts out a chance to do a daily challenge, and you can compete against other players to get a top score. I did it once, already did one daily challenge, didn't score really high. I'm still getting better at the game. I'm still kind of learning all the little tricks to it. So, right off the bat, there's two characters. You can only start with the first one, and then you unlock the second one. So we've got first character, the Ironclad. The remaining soldier of the Ironclads is sold to harness demonic energies. He's got a different set of cards. Some of the cards you play are the same between the two, but a lot of them are actually unique to the character you choose. This other character, the Silent, a deadly huntress from the Fog Lands, eradicates foes with daggers and poisons. Yeah. So I'm going to start with the Ironclad. This is the first character that you get to play with. And each one starts with a relic. A relic is this little item. You'll see a big list of them as the game progresses, accumulating on the top. And each of these relics do something special for you. So the Ironclad starts with Burning Blood. So at the end of each combat, I'm going to heal 6 HP, which is actually pretty good. It's a pretty good, nice starting one. If you're losing a little bit of health each battle, then it kind of gets that back. Yeah. So let's start off Ironclad. And right off the bat, you see this big, this big whale, this sad big beached whale. Yeah, so you talk to him. I think the first time you talk to him, he doesn't really give you any options, but as you play through a little bit more, he gives you some options to change up the run. I don't want to change up the run too much right now. I think I'm just going to choose a card to obtain. Yeah, so when you finish a battle, you get to choose which cards you're going to put into your deck. And this, you kind of have to, once you start learning the cards, you kind of have to start building a deck that's going to be effective and get you to the end of the game. So right off the bat, you kind of start with very general ones. You start with just some simple attacks and defends. But as you're winning each battle, you're building up your deck to hopefully have a nice, good combination and synergy to make it nice and powerful. So I'm going to start with Headbutt's always a good start. Deal 9 damage and place a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. I'll show you what that means in a second. And so you start off, there's 3 levels so far to each run. A run could take anywhere between, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes to up to, I think I spent an hour and a half, almost 2 hours on one run, getting to the end. So there's 3 of these levels, and you're kind of making your way through, and you're choosing your path. These ones are enemies. Question marks are sort of unknown things that could happen to you. It can be a positive thing, it could be a negative thing, and sometimes it could just be an encounter, a battle. Then you've got these sort of scarier looking monsters, and these are elites. You fight an elite and you get a relic at the end of it, but they're a little more difficult to slay. Then you got these campfires, which is where you can rest or you can upgrade your cards. Treasure chests give you a relic and some other goodies. And then there's a shop, where as you're accumulating gold from killing enemies, you can buy cards, relics, and you can even discard cards from your pile. So as you're getting more and more cards in your deck, it actually changes. Sometimes it's not great to have too many cards, because then your deck is full of cards that are not useful, and sometimes you have a certain synergy going on that you want to be able to get to as quickly through your cards as possible. So at shops you can actually take cards out of your deck, which is kind of useful. So right off the bat, we're going to try to look for a path that's going to give me maybe a couple elite fights. Looks like I can only get one. From what I'm seeing here, I can only get one elite fight here. So I'm going to choose this way. I'm going to go up these question marks here. Be kind of an interesting start. So this is the general battle screen. I'll kind of walk you through what you're seeing. On the bottom here is the cards that you have drawn. On the left here is your draw pile. So these are all the rest of the cards that are in my deck but are not drawn yet. Here is the discard pile. Right now it's empty. So this little circle with the 3 out of 3 here is how much energy I have. This is how much energy I have to spend each turn. On the top of the left of the card shows how much energy it costs. Most of them are 1. Right now I've got a bash, which will cost me 2. So as you're playing out, you've got to kind of think about which cards you're going to play. It's all about offense and defense. Doing damage to the enemy, but also making sure that you're blocking the damage they're doing to you. So above the enemy that I'm fighting, he's got a little sword with an 11, which means next turn he's going to try and hit me for 11 damage. The way I can prevent that from happening is by playing blocks, for example. Or there's some other cards and modifications you can do. You can do debuffs and buffs on yourself, so different cards do different buffs or debuffs. I've got Bash right now, which can apply Vulnerable to him, which will make him take more damage with each hit. So right off the bat, what else do we got? We got health up top here. We got the amount of money I've got. We got potion slots, so as you're going through, sometimes you get potions, which are quick little things you can play. Just to kind of help you out in your battle. And then up along the top here is going to be the relics that we've got. Yeah, so let's get started. First enemy is going to hit us for 11, so we want to block this. And then ideally, so Headbutt is a good card I chose. Deals a little more damage than your standard attack, and it allows you to place a card of your choosing from your discard pile into your draw pile. So if there's some card that I really like that I played, I can replay it again next turn, potentially next turn, because it'll be back in my draw pile. So I want to apply Deadly or Bash to him, just to make him vulnerable. There's no way I can defend any more than 5 right now, just because the cards I have drawn, so it sucks. I'm going to take 6 damage right now. Enemy's turn, he does his attack. Boof. There goes my armor, and he took off 6 damage from me. Right, so looks like he is. So when you hover over him, it tells you what he's going to do. This enemy intends to block and attack for 7 damage. But he's vulnerable, so I should try and do as many attacks as I can. But I don't want to lose a lot of health, so I'm going to block 10 to make sure he's not actually doing any damage to me. And I'm going to do 1 attack to him. And that should be alright. Ideally, you want to lose as little health as possible as you're going through, because the damage that's done to you stacks up, and you can only heal your health back either by potions or at a rest spot. So yeah, question is, can I kill him right now? So this nice part about the game is you got to do a bit of math. Right now I can't kill him because I can do 12 plus 9 damage to him, so I'm going to defend twice. Again, minimize the amount of damage I'm taking, but I am going to do a headbutt, and I'm going to take back a defend, just because this guy keeps hitting pretty hard for the first encounter. Usually the first ones you encounter are actually not too bad. I don't know. Sometimes it's better to try and kill the enemy as fast as you can, and sometimes it's better just to keep defending and kind of slowly whittle them down. He's not going to be attacking next time, so I'm just going to do as many attacks as I can. This will actually kill him. No, it won't. Shoot. But we will kill him next turn, as long as I get an attack draw. Oh, maybe not. So he's got 11 armor going now, but we can deal with that pretty easily. So, there we go. First battle is done. We get 19 gold, and we can add a deck to... We can add a card to our deck. Iron Wave isn't bad. It's dealing damage, but also getting blocked from one move. Cleave is nice for crowd control because it does damage to all the enemies. Sometimes you get a kind of a full screen of enemies you want to deal damage to. And then there's Blood for Bud. So each time I take HP damage, this thing is going to cost less. Right now it costs 4, so I can't even play it with my 3 energy. But every time I would take a hit, lose HP. So not losing block, losing actual HP. It makes it cost less and less. Still, it can cost 0. There are some cards that actually cost 0, which are nice to have in your deck because you can just play them as soon as they come up. I'm gonna go Cleave. I think it's a good card to have for crowd control. So, as you come to a dead end and begin to turn around, walls slam down from the ceiling, trapping you. 3 faces materialize from the walls and speak. Forget what you know, and I'll let you go. I require change to see a new space. If you want to pass me, then you must grow. So, really, it's what it's telling me is that I can either remove card, transform a card, so it'll change a card that's already existing in my deck, or I can upgrade one. I think I want to transform. And I want to transform a strike. So it's going to cycle through. I'm going to have to stop it. I mean, I don't really have a strategy there, but I ended up getting Flex. Flex gives you +2 strength for that turn, and it's free to play, or it's free to use, so it gives you a little extra damage. So, the other thing in this game, there are curses. So these are cards that do a certain thing to you and a negative thing to you, usually. So this card, Doubt, will be in my deck and it'll come up. I can't play it, so I can't get rid of it, so it'll always come up every time my deck cycles. At the end of your turn, I'm going to gain 1 weakness. So that means my attacks will do less damage. Is it worth 175 gold? I'm going to take it, just to show you. There's the possibility to discard cards. And so it's possible to actually discard that. Looks like we've got so this is our our second relic. The next 2 chests you open contain 2 relics, which is fantastic, because I'm going to be coming up to a chest. So and then the next map, when I come out to a chest again, I'll get another 2 relics, so that's good. Question marks are working out pretty good. As you walk in the room, you hear a gurgling and a grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you see glints of strange light, perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get the treasure if you can reach inside of it. Gross. Opening. However, the acid and the sharp objects may hurt you. So, I have a chance to either just leave it alone or start losing HP trying to find this relic. I'm going to try and find it. Didn't get it. I'm going to try another 4. Still not getting it. There we go. I got a shovel. So now I can dig and look for loot at rest sites. Not bad. Not bad. So we're going to fight an elite right after we've got a campsite so we can heal. So this particular elite is tricky. So after right now he's charging something up. His buff makes it so that if you play a skill, he actually gets stronger. So this kind of elite, it's best just to do as much damage and kill him quickly as you can. Blocking is not exactly a good thing to do with him. Oh, he's angry. Okay, so we're going to do... Oh, the weakness is going to kill me. See, makes me regret that I didn't get this curse, because I'm going to be doing less damage to him. But I am going to bash him, and I am going to give him 1 attack, trying to kill him as quickly as possible. I'm going to take a lot of damage from him. The trick is, as long as I can kill him before he kills me. So, I'm going to apply some more bash to him. And I'm going to do a headbutt because that does the most damage. And then I'll pull back. Oh, it didn't actually let me... I think it took back a flex is what I wanted to take back. Ouch. So I've got vulnerable on as well. And this hit is going to hurt. But I'm going to flex. I can do 18 damage to him. Which I will. It's a shame I don't have more energy or a potion or something, because I'm so close to killing him. But I'm going to take huge damage right here. Youch. So, we'll finish him off. We took a lot of damage there. Oddly Smooth Stone gives you +1 Dexterity. Dexterity makes it so you actually get more armor or more block out of your block cards. Sort of like Strength gives you more damage for your attacks. Dexterity gives you more block from your defense. So we got that. We got a Fire Potion that deals 20 damage, so I can pop 20 damage on someone suddenly. And we can choose a card. So, Havoc, play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. So exhausting is the thing I was trying to remember. I can exhaust a card means once you've exhausted a card, it's no longer playable for that fight. I kind of like add a random attack to your hand. This causes that costs 0. So give me a random attack that I can use in a fight, which is pretty good. Anger is interesting. Every time you play the card, you get another anger in your deck. So this starts to build up, and you start to get free attacks. I think I'm going to take that. Now we're going to go in here, and instead of dig up a random relic. Oh, that's tempting. How's the rest of my path look? Honestly, I'm really tempted to just do it. I'm going to be a little risky this time. The prudent thing to do right now is to rest, but I am getting health back if I'm smart. I'm gonna dig. I've got Shuriken, so every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, you gain 1 strength. So I'm really developing an offensive deck here for sure. These guys are not too difficult. All that doubt. All that doubt. So, am I going to be able to... Yes, I can be able to kill this guy. He's got 3 armor, but I can give him 2 hits, so that'll make it so I'm not going to take damage the next turn. This guy is just buffing himself, or he's weakening me. He's buffing himself. He buffed himself. And hopefully I'll be able to... He's going to play that. I don't think I can actually kill him this turn. Maybe? Yeah, I can. Easily. Nice. So, I get a little bit of heal, a block potion, which is great. Get 12 block when I play it. And then we're going to have... deal 2 damage 4 times, and then exhaust. It gets exhausted. Deal 2 damage 4 times. This is good for enemies that, like, if you do X amount of hits to them, they get some kind of debuff. But I think I want Body Slam. You know what, I've never taken Pummel before, so I'm going to take it this time. And we've got quite a bit of gold, so I do want to hit a shop. So we're going to hit this way, and we should get 2 relics out of this one. Yeah, so we get it, negate the next 2 curses that we get, which is great. Got the gold, and then we can raise our max HP by 10 from the pair. And we'll go to our shop. So this little funny man, we can buy things from. Got a bunch of cards we can choose from. We got some relics we can buy, potions, and then we can discard a card from our deck. All of it costs money though, so I gotta think about what I want to buy here. We do have an offensive heavy deck, so Inflame is not a bad idea. Exhaust 1 card, draw 2 cards. Might not be a bad idea to start getting some exhaust, so I can get rid of that curse that we've got. But a shockwave is really strong. Apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. It's actually really good. But let's take a look at these. At the start of each combat, add a random colorless card to your hand. Could be good. These ones are colorless cards. They have 0. They take 0 to use. So they're really good. At the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. That's actually really useful. Or again, enemies with vulnerable take 75 damage rather than 50. That's really good. I think I want that. I think I want this, and then I want Shockwave. Because those two kind of work nicely with each other, and I can also still get Inflame. Or Twin Strike. It's just not bad. I'm going to get Inflame. So we're building an offensive deck here. We don't have a lot of block, but we have a lot of damage going out. And right now it's gonna, as you can see, it's gonna be difficult. But with 2 strength, we should be able to kill, yeah, him in 1 hit. And then this guy, we're not gonna be able to kill him. Fortunately, we are gonna take 7 damage. But we're putting out a lot of damage. I could have played a block card here, and I probably should have. Or a block potion, but that's okay. No worries. We're going to finish them off here. Nice and quickly. So, offensive is good. You can kill them quickly, but end up taking a lot of damage. So, Fiend Fire could be good. If I can draw it at the same hand time as the Rel or the Curse, that can end up. But I do have a lot of strength buff, so I am going to go heavy blade, because it gets an extra, it's a big attack and it gets an extra bonus from using strength. So what do we got going on here? Again, they're going to be doing a lot of damage to me here. This guy curls up, so he ends up having more health when you hit him for the first time. I think I want to maybe just kill him off. I can do 4 times 4, 16 plus 20. It's not going to be a kill on him, which would have been the ideal. But I think I just want to take him out and just block half of this damage. Again, I'm taking damage. It's not ideal. But we'll get a rest site before we hit the boss, so should be alright. Vulnerable is really powerful, so I do want to play that on him. And I want to defend again. This might not be the best way to play this. I should just be trying to whittle him down. So he's going to try and run soon. He's a thief, he steals your gold, and then he tries to run for it. So we're going to hit him. I want to take back probably this heavy blade. And then we're going to do... I can kill him like that easily. Nice. So, drop kick. Deal 5 damage. If the enemy is vulnerable, gain extra and draw a card. That's great, because we are planning to use a lot of vulnerable. So I'm definitely going to take this gun. And next fight. We got the shroom, and we got the little spike slime. Fungi beast. So none of them are attacking right now. They're going to debuff me. I'm going to try... You know what, I'm going to do something a little strange here. I'm going to try and take him out right away. So I won't have to deal with much. May as well block. There's no point of blocking, but there's actually no reason not to play them either. They're going to get discarded anyway. So we've got Doubt. We didn't make him vulnerable, unfortunately. So we're not going to play Dropkick. And right, so every time we play 3 attacks, we actually get 1 strength. So we should be trying to do that as much as possible. We should try to get attacks that cost no energy. But we're just going to finish them. And that was good. Didn't take any damage that time. So yeah, Clash is good. Because it can be played, but it can only be played, it's a powerful hit, but it can only be played if everything in your hand is an attack. I think we can manage that. So right off the bat, he's hitting for 12. I want to block that, and I like the idea of gaining strength right off the bat. So the strength lasts the whole fight, unless it gets debuffed. So here, I'm not going to be able to play Clash because of this damn curse. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Yeah, because I have this out. Oh, I don't have enough energy. Yeah, no, it's because I have this card. If I didn't have Doubt in my hand, I could, I'd be able to do that hit. Taking a little bit of damage. So we got Flex. We're going to apply Vulnerable to him, and then we're going to give him a Cleave. That does the most damage. We should be able to kill him next time. I don't know why I didn't play a Defend. I should have played a Defend. Yeah, that's right. I think we're going to overkill him this time. With a Heavy Blade, yeah. So that could have been played a little better. But you see how the game unfolds? It's very strategic. You have to be really smart in the sequence that you're playing your cards. And as you play it more and more, you start to see these patterns of how you can make it better and better. Gain 1, lose HP. Might not be bad. The skill, though, I think I just want to stack up Flex. I'm not worried about getting that as a skill, because we can always just use it. I'm going to play hard and loose. I'm going to just dig. I'm not going to heal. If you're full HP gain at the start of each one. That one's nice. So I'm going into this with less than half health, which I probably not the smartest if this ends up killing me. Well, I deserve it. Because it might not be the best idea. This guy's tricky. And actually it's nice to have a lot of defend against this guy. So as long as I can hit him for 6 this turn, he's going to go defensive mode. He isn't actually going to hit me for 32. So worry not, as long as I can get him for 6. Which means I can play my Inflame. And I think I just want to do regular strikes on him. I don't want to waste my pummel just yet. So we'll break him down into defensive mode. He's going to put a buff on himself where he's going to return 3 damage every time I hit him. Which sucks. Which really, really sucks. But I am going to make him... Do I want to make him weak right now, or do I want to save it? Reasons for saving it, it only applies for 3 turns. But it actually will... Yeah, you know what, I think I'm gonna do it because now I can hit him. I'm gonna take a little bit of damage doing this, but I'm also whittling him down, which is what I'm trying to do. I should be hitting him while he's vulnerable, because that's where I'm gonna do the most damage. So I'm gonna take 6 damage here. Not ideal. Again, I can't really defend too much. He is vulnerable, so I can end up playing this for free. Again, I'm going to take a crap load of damage here. Oh, damn it, I just drew Doubt. And I didn't play my strength before I played that other one, which I should have done. But now I can do 26 damage to him with this Heavy Blade, which is good. And now I'm going to block it. And play my potion and block this 12 damage that he's going to do. And he should come out of his form this time, I think. Yeah. So now, again, he's hitting for a little more, but now he's a little more vulnerable. I gotta make sure I can do as much hits to him as I can. Again, the drop kick is great, because he's vulnerable. Which allows me to draw another card. Do I want to play the Heavy Blade? I've already hit him twice, didn't I? So if I hit him 2 more times, I'm going to get a strength buff. So I actually think I want to do this. And I'm going to take back... Clash? I'm going to take back Clash, because that will do the most damage. So I've prevented him from hitting me. Again, that's good. And now we're back down to this. Again, that damn curse. It's really doing a number on me. But we'll take this damage. Again, we want to whittle him down as quickly as we can. It's going to be very close, but I think I'm going to make it through this. I got to make sure he's only playing 3 every time he hits. Oh boy. 16. I want to block twice here. And I don't think I want to hit him yet. Because he's not vulnerable. I only end up doing 6 damage, but that's going to do 3 damage to me when I try to hit him when he's in this form. So I'm not going to do that. Just going to wait till he pops up like this, and hopefully... Yeah, see, I'm glad I kept this. So now I think we can finish him. With Pummel. Anger. There we go. That's a win. That's well, that's the first level done. And thank God, I was worried we're gonna cut it a little close there, but it actually ended up being good. Demon form, +2 strength at the start of each turn. I like that. I like the idea of that. I'm gonna take it because we want to keep ourselves as high as possible, our health as high as possible. For every 5 cards you have in your deck, heal 2 HP whenever you enter a rest site. That's actually really good. Because it means I can heal without actually using the rest site, and I'm using the rest site right now to dig for more. So I'm actually just going to take this. I think that's going to be a good go. I think that works with my deck. So Act 2, the city. Again, we're going to look at our path. We've got 200 gold, so hitting a shop early might not be a bad thing. I wouldn't mind hitting a shop later though either. So we're going to try to hit these 2 elites. So we got some question marks we can play here, and then we can do actually 3 elites and the shop. Let's try that. So let's start here. We got these guys. These guys are interesting. They hit 5 times for 1 damage. And if you manage to hit them 3 times in 1, they actually drop. They fall down from their flight mode. Which is nice. I want to do this. Do I want to play the demon form? I don't think it's that necessary, to be honest. I think I'd rather just block this damage and hit them all for a little bit. These guys are going to take reduced damage because they're flying. So actually getting them down to the ground. Not a bad thing. Again, I want to keep my health at full because I got a trinket that if I have full HP, I get an extra play here. So weak and vulnerable is pretty good. It's gonna be hard not to convince me to play that. Yeah, and then I can hit 3 times on one of them, which means one of them will be downed. So let's do that. Seeing right off the bat, one of them is not doing any damage to me. I think we want to end up downing this guy because he's going to do the most damage. So yeah, 1, 2. It's almost a waste playing it on him, but I do want to reduce the amount of damage I'm getting done to me. And I actually want to I'll take back the Clash. So now they're going to do 5 damage to me. Not ideal, but at the end of the thing I'll heal 6, so as long as it's the only damage I'm taking, I'm not too sad about it. Which it might not be. Pummel's good because I can down one of them quickly. And then I'll be able to down the other one as well, actually. So that's perfect. So yeah, let's start by downing this guy. And he's dazed. And we can do 3 attacks. And it doesn't really matter which order we do them in. Actually it does, because now I can actually just take this guy out. I mean, I probably could have taken him out anyway, but that's good. I think we're gonna finish this guy next turn. Like how he slowly raises his head. He's gonna hit me for 3. Not gonna let him. I guess it didn't really matter. So there we go, got our health back. And now, gain 5 block and upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. Definitely. So that card was actually upgraded already, so usually that card you don't get such a good upgrade so quickly. So, do I want to upgrade these cards? Why wouldn't I? It'd be nice if I could save this card for later, but I may as well just use it now and do as much damage to this guy as I can. And we'll actually take back the armaments so we can upgrade more of our cards. And yeah, that was good. We got 3 attacks, so we got +1 strength. What's he gonna do? Right, he gives us a debuff. Every time we play a non-attack card, we get a dummy card or a dud, an ethereal card in our deck. So here, to be honest, I think we play armaments, and I think we end up playing shockwave. So that way we're pretty much defending all his attack. And I want to do some damage to him. I'm not concerned about the one damage he's going to do to us. I mean, it does mean we have 1 less attack here, but I should be careful about that. I shouldn't play these, because when I play these I'm going to get more of those ethereal cards in my deck, and they're not playable. So once you end up stacking a lot of them, eventually you draw a handful of these ether cards that you can't play. So it actually ends up being dazed. Dazed is the cards. So yeah, I think we just finish them pretty easily. And a heavy blade, and we'll finish them off there. Easy. Alright, what do we got? We got Rage, which is really good for kind of deck that I've got. Every time I play a card, or play an attack card, I get 3 block. But Flame Barrier is this clutch defend card that actually works out pretty well. I'm going to go for Rage though. Let's go with these question marks. So you continue your ascent. Thick black smoke begins to billow out from the ground and walls around you, coalescing into 3 mass forms that start to speak. They always come in 3s, did you notice? Another puppet of Meow, I think. Agreed, she always makes the funniest toys. You notice an oversized grin as a third addresses you. Ignore the others. Would you like a taste of our power? So we obtain 3 apparitions. I've had this before. I've had this before. I had a really good deck go through where I lost. I played this and ended up getting 5 of these apparition cards. And they're really good because for that turn, it means you're going to take only 1 damage from anyone attacking you. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to try and get that same build going. I had it for the silent. I didn't actually have that build for this guy. So choose one of 20 cards. Yes. And the card that I'm looking for is not here. Bummer. The card I wanted to get was it does the same thing as these, except for it does it for 3 turns. These ones exhaust. These ones exhaust anyway. I'm wondering, I might want to go a corruption. Corruption makes it so skills cost 0. But that would be nice. Would be nice to have, actually. Whirlwind, disarm. I think I want the corruption. I think it's going to synergize well. This will be interesting. This deck's going to get really interesting really quickly here. So what else do we got here? So here in this question mark, we're fighting right off the bat. We like playing Rage. Sucks we're gonna get a weak right off the bat. It's only for one turn though, so it's not too bad. But we will defend for 12 and we'll strike this guy. This guy's gonna heal. Rage, I believe, only lasts for this turn. Yeah. Bummer. So let's give him strength. He's going to be doing a lot of damage. Nope, no damage. So I'm not going to play the apparition now. There's no point. Instead, I'm going to do a drop kick. After I vulnerable this guy, which give me a free attack. And then I can strike twice. Which will actually give me a strength up. Which is great. Hey. Really? Right. So one good thing that synergizes well with these is to be able to save them. Because they're just going to disappear. Every time they appear in my deck, if I don't use it, they're just going to disappear. See, I'm going to lose 2 of them this time, which sucks. Right, when I got them, they were upgraded. Because I had this, I had a trinket that automatically got my skills upgraded when I got them. So these were upgraded, so they didn't actually exhaust when they went through my cards. I didn't have to play them. So that would be nice if I can get something similar. Armaments will do that. See, now they're not going to disappear when I use them. But they do still get exhausted, so if they're not going to attack me, there's no point in playing them. But it's nice I'll keep 2 of those at least. So are you guys actually going to attack, or are you just going to hang out? Yeah, now they're going to attack. So now I want to play Apparition for sure. We'll play Shockwave. And we'll play the Defend card, so we can end up playing the Slash, or the Clash as well. And I think I want to keep whittling this guy down. I think so. I mean, we're only going to do a little bit of damage. But I also had a good synergy that I had a trinket that was giving me 5 armor at the start of each thing. So even if they are doing 1 hit, it wasn't doing anything to me. This demon form isn't really going to work for me. What do we want to do here? We're going to take the damage. There's no way around that. Could draw more cards. Yeah. Could draw more cards, or I could get strength. I think I want the corruption. The demon form. This is a tough choice. I'm going to draw more cards. So right off the bat we got an apparition. We're going to play it, which makes this to 1. And it'd be nice if we had an attack that could give us at least 1 defense. But we don't. So instead, I'm going to play the demon form. Or do I just want to do as much damage right now as I can? I might be able to kill... Yeah, I think I want to do it like this. I'm not going to play either of these. I'm going to... Oh. It's weird. Did I just gain? No, I didn't. Maybe I just thought I just gained an energy, but no. No. So I can kill this guy right off the bat, which is nice. And then we're going to pummel this guy. No reason not to, unless there's a card I want to pull back. Actually, making sure that I've got an apparition for next turn might not be a bad idea. Ow! Yeah, see, this was a good move. I'm glad I kept this apparition, because now I can play it. He's only doing 3 damage to me. And I'm just going to play these 2 cards. And call it that. So we've got the 2 flex. We're going to play them, and then we're just going to play all 3 of these cards. Won't be able to kill them, but we'll be able to defend for a little bit. We're still taking 10 damage, unfortunately. Not ideal. Not ideal. Should be able to take him out now. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Whenever a card is exhausted, you gain 3 block. Not bad, because if I play the ethereal card, I still need that 1 little block to prevent me from taking any damage. There's a power card. I'll take it. Alright, let's fight this elite. Mr. Stabby Stabby Book guy. What's his name? Book of Stabbing. Yup. So, right off the bat, I think we want the demon form. We're going to take 12 damage. But I think you want the demon form. Yeah. I think it'll pay off in the end. I don't know, we're kind of split on our deck right now. Hopefully the stuff that we'll get going forward is actually going to help us out, but right now this is not ideal. So, I want this, and I want this. So now he's only going to hit us for 3, but guess what? We got 3 armor. So we're going to play the little extra strength, just so this does a little more damage. Continuing on. We're going to keep gaining strength every turn because of demon form. Again, we've got an apparition, which is nice. So we only want to take the 1 damage. We're going to play the shockwave. Make him even more vulnerable. It's going well so far. I got another apparition. The thing is, we're just going to keep playing apparitions. Stout card, man, is killing me. But we did quite a bit of damage there, and our strength is racking up. This is tight. This is going to be very tight. He is vulnerable, so there's no reason not to play this, but I think I want to upgrade first. And then I think I want to get even more strength. I can play the drop kick because I'll gain 1 energy back. And we can block for 9, 15 in total, so there you go. Nice. We're going to block all this. This is working out so far. I have faith. So we definitely want to play apparition here. Honestly, it sucks we're going to lose 2 of these right now. 21 damage would be great, but we're going to play corruption, so we can play these for free. And he's going to hit for 5. I may as well play this as well, because it's going to disappear after this turn anyway. It's going to give me another 3 armor, so I can defend that. And actually, oh, I'm an idiot. I should always play them, because they do stack up. So next turn, his attack's going to be, again, 1. So I should really always play those cards whenever I see them. So he's doing 6 damage here. Sucks, that wound. Preventing me from playing this clash. Well, we're going to make him vulnerable. And I'll spend 1 block. Sucks I can't play that. I'm hanging on. I'm worried I'm going to run out of juice that I'm still not going to be able to take him down. Headbutt is good. I think we're just going to play all these cards. Be nice if we can get back a defend card, to be honest, just to keep us alive. Oh, I killed him. The strength is a demon form, because it just started, like, if I can survive long enough, The strength that I gain from demon form will actually make my attacks huge. So whenever you add an attack card, it's upgraded. That's good. We want actually a huge attack. Something like Whirlwind. Wouldn't be bad. But seeing red is good too. And it exhausts. Oh man, which way do I go? I don't think at any point we're going to want to. But if it's upgraded right away, it's going to be 8. 8 times how much energy I put out. It's tough to say. Is energy my problem, or is my damage output my problem? This doesn't exhaust. This does. Oh man, I feel like this is gonna like determine if this is gonna be a good run or a bad run. I'm gonna play the Whirlwind. I don't know. So right off the bat, these cards are gonna deplete anyway, so I want to play them. I think I just want to play them. So next turn, these guys are gonna hit for 1, and then I'm just gonna hit them all with a cleave. Not a bad thing. So at the start of their turn, they're going to gain 3 strength. They're going to get huge. So Whirlwind might be the way to go here. I can't really defend, but it might be worth getting the +2 strength for 1, because it'll make this stronger, and then I can do 20 damage to all of them. I should also play this though. I should also play this. Not ideal. Ouch. Ouch. And ouch. Let's do again over attack. Right. Feel no pain. So I get 3 block when I exhaust something. I think we want to keep going with that actually. There's no real point of playing these. I've already got enough block for the turn. This might tank really, really hard. Yeah, so now they're probably gonna hit like a truck right now. I want to play Corruption. Oh, it sucks. I gotta do attacks though. Play the Corruption just so I can play this. Get another stack up. That gives me the armor I need. I'm still only doing little damage. Nice that demon form was just a natural thing that was going on. Take this guy down a little bit. No potions. So it's going alright so far. Not too bad, but again, I always got this nervous feeling with this kind of deck that I'm gonna run out of things to use. We're gonna keep trying to kill 1, and we want to get back our Whirlwind because we'll have it next time, I think. Do I want to take them out equally? I think I want to take them out kind of generally all, so I have the chance. Play 1 block, just so we're not getting any damage done to us. Good so far. So now they're huge. Can I kill them? I think I can kill them all. No, I can't kill this guy. But check this out. This actually worked out really well. We can play the Rage. We can play the Shockwave, which will make them all vulnerable. And then, for good measure, we hit this guy for nothing, and then we just whirlwind the crap out of all of them. Lucky. This is a fun deck. This is a fun deck because I don't know. It's I'm going to take Metallicize. The card I just took was Metallicize, so at the end of every turn I'm going to get 3 armor. But this deck is like, just nerve-wracking. Making sure I have enough defense being played. So we've got 3 energy, and we got 3 cards to play. We're going to take a bit of damage here. There's just no way around that. We'll play Inflame to get the strength. We're going to block for 12. Not ideal. We can block some more. We definitely want to block some more. So luckily we have that potion there. That'll keep us safe for this turn. I think once we get our Whirlwind, we're going to want to play it right away. Just to make sure we're killing these guys nice and quick. There it is. So I think I want to play a Metallicize for 1. Apparition isn't going to do anything for us. We can't stack it up right now. So I think we're going to do Metallicize, and then we're going to Whirlwind for 14 damage. That isn't actually going to kill them. I need to Whirlwind for all of it. Sorry, Metallicize. So I can cleave. That actually doesn't make a difference. I'm just going to do this. Because then I kill them. I'm not taking any damage. I've done a bit of damage to him. Sucks I don't get Metallicize up, but I think overall it's not too bad. I think now he's going to summon more minions. I'm going to play this because that's going to be important, and we're going to take back a card. I think we want to get back our Whirlwind so we can do the exact same thing again and kind of keep ourselves alive that way. So again, he's going to rally some dudes. Funny looking guys. Sneaky gremlin. So sneaky. We've got the Druid. So now we can, again, we're just going to Whirlwind. We're just going to Whirlwind. Again, to prevent us from taking any damage. And we're still doing damage to the main guy. So we're not actually losing anything by playing like this. He's going to keep summoning new guys, which works out. Which actually works out really well. So here, I think we want to play the Shockwave, and we want to play the defense. That way we can use our Clash and our Anger. He's going to summon dudes again. This guy gives armor. This guy's kind of strange. Is this guy that... I don't know. So we can gain 6 block, upgrade everything else. That sounds damn good to me. Then we get 9 block. We'll play the strength, because we're going to do at least 1 attack, and we're going to do the pommel against this guy, which kills him. And the rest of the guys run, because they're minions, so that worked out really well. Somehow this is pulling through. I'm feeling really nervous every time. I feel like just one huge attack is going to kill us, but every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, you deal 5 enemies. Not too bad. Havoc. Twin Strike or Brutality. At the start of your turn, lose 1 HP, but you draw an extra card. I don't like that. We want the full HP to get the extra. Play the top card of your draw pile and exhaust it. This is for 0. This might actually be good. Gives us an extra card to play, which synergizes with this. It was a skill card, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a skill card, so that synergizes with that. So we like that. We like that indeed. And we're going to go up this way. So here we get 2 again. Yes, this is the one I wanted. So whenever you play a power card, it makes another card in your hand cost 0. And I've got a couple power cards that I've been wanting to play. At the start of combat, apply vulnerable to all. Also fantastic. Very good. Very, very, very good. That's exciting. What are you doing right off the bat? You're going to do a huge attack. Sucks. So we're going to play Ornaments just so we get the upgrades and a bit of block. What is this? Weak? This might be worth playing weak on this guy. We're going to play Havoc. We don't know what our next one is, but it was a strike, which is fine. Would have been nice. I should have played the flex, actually. May as well play it now. Excuse me. Right, I played 3 cards. That's why I did 5 damage to him, I think. So we are going to weaken him, because he's doing a lot of damage right off the bat. So as long as we can weaken that a little bit. And then we want to apply Vulnerable to him. And we like that. We're taking a bit of damage on the first turn, but I think we're setting ourselves up to get a quick kill here. So we can play the Apparition, which I think we want to. No reason why we wouldn't want to. We actually want to stack them up. We want to stack them up, and then we want to metallicize. Yeah, there's no point in playing the Rage. Oh, I could have played the other block for free, but there's no point. But because we played a power card, we could have played another card for free. Can we kill this guy? 3 times. This is tricky. He is vulnerable, so we can get an extra play in here. So no reason not to play this right away. There was a reason not to play this right away, because then it gave us an extra defense, so we can't actually use this. I mean, we can play off our 2 defends. But I'm feeling like doing the Whirlwind is just... I mean, this is almost like it's too... Actually, I think it will end up being more damage if we try to get these 2 off. So... yeah, I think that'll actually end up being more damage here. What's 0 times 8? Nothing. But we're going to end up killing him here with a strike. No worries. Swift Potion, and we're going to add exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand and gain 5 block for each. It's not bad. I like that. I'm going to take that. Do I want to heal? We want to upgrade. Oh, I gotta dig. I gotta dig. Oh look, we've got the thing that makes us heal anyway. So we're definitely digging. We got tiny chest, gain 30 gold. Not too bad, because we got a shop right next thing here. So, this is where this is going to be important. Add 1 random colorless card to your deck. No, because first let's get this. Gain 1. Pen nib is good. Or we can choose an attack card to be the first card that we draw. Is there any specific attack card that we want right off the bat? Like Headbutt's nice to have right away, because then you can play a neat card, and then you can get it back right away. Mind you, getting a Whirlwind right off the bat is also not a bad thing. Hear me out. I'm thinking these 2. Can we afford these 2? Uh-oh, math. 40. So we're 1 gold short. We're 1 gold short. Pen nib. Could be huge. Metallicize. Secret weapon. Choose an attack from your draw pile and place it in your hand. It's also a skill. It's a free skill, and every time we play a skill, it's a good thing. I think that might actually be a good one. Ideally, I would want a card that can make us keep... Oh, I should have upgraded some of those ethereals. Man. Power cards are nice, because we can play them and make something else free. I think we want these 2, and then this. Can we afford that? Yeah, we can. Yeah, I think we want this, we want this, and then we want this. Because it's a power card, it'll give us a little extra block. And we can also get Thunderclap, which is +1 vulnerable. It's not bad. Do we want to... like, vulnerable's good. Can also get upgraded. We're also going to take the Thunderclap too. Okay. And we can upgrade a card right off the bat. Or we can dig again. There's a reason I wanted to upgrade. There's something I really wanted to upgrade. One of these. I don't think it's that useful though. Demon form might be worth upgrading. It'll just mean we'll get one. We're gonna dig. Bottled Tornado. Upon pickup, choose a power card. At the start of each combat, this card will be in your hand. Fantastic. Oh my god, corruption. Metallicize. This is huge. We want demon form. We want corruption. Corruption is the defensive choice. Demon form is the offensive choice. Thing about corruption, I mean, I'll be able to stack these up. They're gonna get exhausted anyway. Thing is, if I end up upgrading them with armaments, corruption's still going to... And plus you can stack demon forms for a very long fight. If I end up playing a very long fight, having double demon form active would be pretty huge. I think I'm gonna go demon form. Is there any other of these that might be huge? Like whenever a card is exhausted, gain +3 block is not bad. At the end of your turn, gain 3 block is also not bad. Or the strength. Well, this is strength, and like there's no point. I would rather just spend the 1 extra to get +2 every turn. I'm doing demon form. Let's see how it goes. Alright, these guys are nasty. Man, these guys are nasty. We're gonna play demon form. Got a lot of... Oh man, can we just... Oh, can almost kill her. They're vulnerable. I think you gotta play it. I think you gotta play it. You gotta play it. 8 times 5 is enough to kill them all. That's fantastic. See, that's why I wanted to start with... we were 1 gold off from getting that kind of synergy. At the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than lose all your block. Not very good, because we're never stacking up a lot of block. Clothesline. It's not a bad thing. True Grit, meh. It's not even upgraded. Exhaust your whole hand and deal 7 for each card exhausted. Meh. I think we want just the clothesline. And then we're gonna dig again. Dig in. Is there anything we're gonna upgrade? Which demon form? Yeah, this demon form. We can make this demon form cost 1 less. Which actually might not be a bad thing. Oh, but I'm so curious. Like, the dig is just so huge. We gotta do it. No! That sucked. I wish I upgraded my demon form instead. So this thing now, merchant's card removal service now only costs 50. It's not very good. Not very good. I was hoping for something better. This guy is a jerk. I've lost many fights to this guy. But we're gonna play the demon form. No doubt about it. I mean, that's nice, but exhaust all non-attack cards. Not really important. We're just gonna do a drop kick. Yeah, we're just gonna do a drop kick. Do we draw more cards? No, I don't think there's a point. We only got 1. So, these guys are gonna suck up some of our powers. I wanna play the corruption. The think right off the bat we want to play armaments. We want to play the armaments because if we end up playing the corruption right now, it'll be upgraded, but also we can get our skill back. Did the game sound just get really, really loud? Yes. Why? For some reason my game sound just like got really, really loud. I don't know if that changes 1 second. See what's going on here. Oh, I see. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2, sound test 1 2. Sorry, this might be really, really uncomfortably loud. I'm gonna turn the game sound down. I don't know. Something weird's going on with my sound right now. Anyway, what do we want to do here? Playing the apparition, not a bad thing. We want to upgrade it so it doesn't exhaust. So I think we play the armaments, no doubt about that. I think we play the apparition because it's not going to exhaust. It's going to make them attack for 0. And we play the corruption now. We've got demon form. Corruption will make one of these free, which means we can do an attack. I'm just worried. I think we play the corruption. We're going to try the corruption. It's making our blade attack nice and weak, and we want to take these guys down nice and quickly. I'm not going to defend because we've got enough defend going as it is. I'm a little bit nervous. Corruption makes me nervous because I'm worried I'm going to find myself in a situation where we've exhausted all our skills and we have no way to defend ourselves. So we don't need to play the apparition, but we may as well. Italicize is a power. Just going to make our strike. During your turn, gain 3 block. It's not bad. It's honestly not that good, though. I think we want to save it. I think we just want to do the whirlwind attack. And there's no point in playing this, because we can't really stack up anything. So yeah, we're just going to do a whirlwind. That'll take them down quite a bit. He's almost dead. Yeah. Is what it is. So what's he going to do? He's going to do his big attack. His big, massive, giant attack. He does this big, massive, giant attack, which is makes you cry inside a little bit. What are we going to do here? Havoc is not a bad thing. I think we want to feel no pain first, so we get a little bit of armor out of it. And this power card's going to make something else free. Made our headbutt free. Hold up. This is good. This is actually a good synergy. If we want to take no damage, sucks we can't draw this. This is exhausted anyway, because I used it. So I think right off the bat, we're not going to do any damage to him. Like, he's got 21 armor. Let's kill this guy. Let's pull. What do we don't care about exhausting here? I think we don't care about exhausting. The power card. A defend? We don't care about exhausting a defend card? I mean, we want a little extra defend, right? Because he's doing some damage to us right now. We don't want to attack. So, yeah. Yeah. I think we want... What just happened? Alright, and then I gotta play it. Sorry, I'm drunk. I'm not actually drunk, but... yeah. So we play this. It's going to play our defend card, which gives us 15, which is going to block a good amount of his damage. We can then play Inflame. It doesn't matter which way we play these, because these are all going to end up being free anyway. And then we can end up doing a Cleave. Like I said, not going to do any damage to him. Gives us a bit of... Should I draw 3 cards? I've still got 2 energy. I'm going to draw 3 cards. And I wish I didn't. Because now... Fuck. I wish I didn't do that. Because now we're just going to exhaust this Apparition. I mean, I can make it so he doesn't do any damage to us, which is actually not a bad idea. It's going to negate 5. I mean, we may as well play it, right? And I actually did some damage to him anyway, so we're going to play these and do a bit of damage. Now he's not going to do any damage to us. We ended up going through our deck a little faster than I wanted to, though. Be nice if we can actually carry... Right, we do carry over some of our armor, which is good. Which is actually really good. Sucks we can't stack this Apparition. Really sucks. We can't even draw another card, can we? Ay, 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 ay. Well, the Shockwave week is going to be good. We're going to play this. So right now we're stacking up armor. That's exactly what we're going to do right now, because he's going to hit big in the next turn. And then we're going to hit him. We got 13 strength going. So we got to get our attacks out. He's got 31 armor. We're going to lose it down to 15, but he's got his 51 damage. This is exactly what I was worried about. Ooh. 1 second. Hello. Hi. I'm recording. Yeah. Yeah, so he's going to do 51 damage. We've got 16 block. 16 plus 45. That puts us up to... So we are going to survive this turn. Maybe. And we're just going to do all this. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Right, he does this one giant attack. And if you can survive it, then you get a few extra turns to kind of finish him off. But I think we're going to Thunderclap just to bring down his vulnerable. We're not going to be able to kill him, but we're damn close. We're damn close. I mean, we do have 31 block now, which is actually going to work. I think we're going to win this one. Caboose. Okay, now can we finish him off? Yes, we can. No, we can't. Hear me out. Play the Metallicize. Play the Defend. And so it made our Bash and our Clash for free. There we go. That's a win. Finished level 2. Oh, this is such a touchy deck. So what do we want to do here? We've got lose to 4 HP. Draw a bunch of cards. That's pretty good. Dark Embrace. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw another one. That might not be bad. It's a pretty good synergy with Corruption. And then deal 4 damage to all and heal. That healing is pretty good. I think we want to take the offering. It'll allow us to... I mean, it does damage to us. This will actually heal us. We don't have a lot of health, but we can get ourselves back up. Like, end up doing even just a little bit of healing. It might give you that extra, the extra turn. And that's an attack card, which is good. I think I'm going to take it. I'll try that out. So now, 2 relic drops from each elite. Not that exciting. Gain plus energy at the start of each turn. But you start combats with 2 wounds in your draw pile. That could be a problem. And then you can gain plus, but we don't know their intent. If we don't know their intent, like we're planning on playing Ether cards as soon as we see them anyway, do we really need to know their intent? I don't like the idea of starting with 2 wounds. Starts combat with 2 wounds in your draw pile. I mean, we ended up playing... I'm going to take this one. We ended up playing Demon Form in the first turn anyway, which takes up most of our energy. And it sucks that we're going to have 2 wounds in our deck, but I think we're okay with that. How do we want to do this? I think we want to go up this way. Gives us a couple shops. We are getting more gold from shops. So I think I'm going to skirt up the side here. Get a lot of question marks. Should be right. So, right off the bat, Demon Form, make something free. Gain 6 blocks for each. I think we actually want to do this. Like, we may as well play, like, that's regardless. If we play this or not, doesn't matter. But we will gain enough block. Question is, exhaust all non-attack cards. So we're going to gain 12 block from this, and then we're just going to do an attack. Sucks we're going to take damage here. Don't think we could have done that any other way. Yeah. So, getting the strength up. I think we play the corruption. Makes that free. It's going to make something else free as well. Actually, the way I see this, we want to play the clothesline and the dropkick first. Then we play this, and I'm an idiot because I was hoping this was going to be down to 3. It was 50-50 chance. Didn't happen that way, but that's okay. Still alright. Applied. Vulnerable. So again, we've got Apparition, which I think we want to play. No reason not to. Our strength must be 26. It's pretty huge. I think we'll just play these out. We'll play the Havoc card, see what's our next one. Rage gives us a little bit of armor, does a little bit of damage to him. And then we just do this. And we'll be able to take him out next turn. It's not bad. We got Pen Nib. Our next attack, so he's definitely dead. And we heal back, full health. Perfected Strike, Power Through. Had 2 wounds, but gained 20 block. Not bad. It's actually pretty good. It's the upgraded card. I don't think we have a lot of strikes in our hand. Heavy blades don't count. Yeah, we've only got 4 strikes in our hand, so that's not exactly. We're going to go Power Through. So we need the armor. And the ability to block something. Okay, a highly ordnate tomb can be seen on the other side of the floating path. Upon reaching the tomb, you notice a slot for gold coins with a scratch out inscription above. So we can offer up some gold and gain a relic. Let's do it. So we got, at the start of each combat, apply 1 week to all enemies. That's good. That is good. We like that. And we got Gremlin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, we gain an extra energy and point. Very good. It sucks we're not going to get... We're going to go to the shop, but we're not going to have any gold. Kind of a bummer. So we can either receive 2 madness and lose HP. Yeah, I mean, we want the madness. There's no reason not to get that. But we are going to lose a bit of HP here, which is not ideal. This guy, we've got nothing. Sorry, buddy. We're broke. Do I want to fight the elite? If we go this way, we can dig for a relic. So I don't think there's actually a point of fighting the elite. We're going to dig for a relic here. And we're going to gain our health back. So what do we got? Champion belt. Whenever you apply vulnerable, you also apply 1 week. So good. So good. Because we're doing a lot of applying vulnerable. So right off the bat, look what I'm doing to these guys. Just from starting out battle. So we're going to play demon form. It's going to make something free. This is going to make something free. And we're just going to play these out. No reason not to. The middle guy first. You want to kill these guys equally because they don't actually die when you kill them. They come back and you have to kill them kind of all simultaneously. So I think we're good with this. They're going to do some armor to themselves. It'd be nice if they stacked it. No, they're stacking each on themselves. Not a bad idea. Give me an ethereal card. Or apparition. Nice. So that's what we want. Absolutely. That gives us the defense. We're missing 1 defense. But I think we can play all this anyway. So we're going to apply vulnerable to this guy. We'll play our next card, which means we're stacking up apparitions. We're not too sad about that. We may as well play this. No reason not to. So, no damage done to us. They're not going to have armor next turn. One of them is weakened. A shockwave would be nice. Or thunderclap works well too. So we're going to thunderclap. Which does a lot of damage to him, and I think we want to try. Don't we get some armor if we play 3? Oh, I have so many of these. Yeah, whenever you play, no, that's more damage. I actually don't know. Are we okay with the 1 damage? Or do we want to take this guy out? I think we're just going to take him out. And we'll get this guy down. It's also working out well. They're armoring themselves. But we still got our extra. So again, we're going to play the apparition. Hold up. Can we just kill him? 5 times 11 is going to be 55. That's going to be a kill. Easy. No issues. Perfected strike. We've got iron wave. Or we've got rupture. Iron wave's pretty good. It's upgraded. It'll give us a bit of block. And it's just an extra hit. So we're good with that. And we're going to dig again. Do we want to upgrade anything? Keep checking back to this. Could upgrade the demon form, but I don't think we're too pressed for... I don't think we're too pressed for energy at the start of our first turn. So I think we're just gonna... dig again. Too many relics. Bronze scales. Whenever somebody hits us, they're gonna take 3 damage. And here we just get 1. Regular enemy combats are no longer in question marks. Kind of meh. So again, we don't want to fight the elite. Like, there's no point. We may as well just go to the camp and dig. It's not going to be great for points, but we're not going for points really. We're just trying to finish this first run that we're doing here on camera. So this is interesting. Get play Metallicize first. Sucks I made this one. But we should be able to play all these anyway. No. Just no luck with that. So we'll strike them. And we've got Pen Nib for next turn. No corruption in this game. He's not happy. So what, we get less block for 3 turns. We're okay with that. He's only doing... Why is he only doing 3 damage to us? That's so little. I mean, we're still going to end up playing this apparition. No reason not to. We're going to do 2 strikes and another strike on him. Taking his health down a little bit. So now he's going to do a debuff on us. We can heal if we need to. No point in playing this. Power through. No point in playing that either, unless we want to stock up some block for next turn, which actually might not be a bad idea. So we'll flex, we'll play the Thunderclap. So it's not going to really do much. But we are going to play the Power Through and the Defend, so we're going to have at least 4 block next time. And honestly, may as well just play this because it's going to disappear anyway. I think it gives us a little more armor. We can't really keep track of all the things going on here. So yeah, he's doing 28 damage. Thank God we've got one of these. So we play this. He's only doing 1 damage. We're protected. We'll play the Inflame. So that's going to give us more strength, and now we should be hitting pretty hard. So, sorry, I'm just going to look if there's actually any card we want to bring back. Probably Power Through, just to keep us safe. Just to keep us safe. I don't think there's much other point. Bit of strength. Yeah, let's do the Power Through. And then just a bit of damage to him, and we're going to carry over 1 block. Nope. No block. So he's debuffing again. I wish I brought back an attack. So I think I want to go like this. I think I want to go like this. So we're going to stack up a whole bunch of block for next turn. I don't want to lose this. I don't think it matters too much, actually. I don't think we're going to go around in another cycle. It's better to play this than to exhaust it. Yeah, I don't want to exhaust this. I think we just want to hang on to it, but we're going to get a little extra block that we're going to carry forward. We're actually going to have a lot of block for next turn. So he's going to hit a lot, but we've already got enough block here to make it work. Reaper's good, clothesline. I mean, ideally we want to play all this, and we should be able to. We'll play the Apparition, and we don't want to make Madness have a chance. So we'll play the Reaper, gain some pointless health back, and then this cleave is just going to be 0. Oh, I don't have enough. Maybe that wasn't the best way to do that. That's okay. We're doing okay. We're still carrying over block, which is great. And now we're doing huge damage, 59. With this. Yeah. And we can't play that, unfortunately. Too many curses. Now he's going to hit hard, but hopefully I'll be able to just finish him off easily. Just like that. Nice. So his deck is actually working out very well. Getting a little more comfortable with it. Rampage. That's a good card. Pommel Strike is kind of nice too, to be honest. And I don't think we cycle through our cards fast enough that Rampage is going to be that great. It is upgraded though. Even if we play it twice, it'll be a significant damage. But what if we need that extra one card suddenly? It's possible. I'm going to go Pommel Strike. I just have a feeling about it. Navigating through the beyond, you discover a glowing tesseract. I have never seen that word in my life before up until this point. Spinning and shifting gently into the air. That's a tesseract, by the way. So we can add... What's coming up? We got a campfire coming up, so we can easily take the 10 HP, because I think we end up healing... where is it? I have no idea. I'm not going to find this. I'm looking for... Oh, it's back here. I thought when we enter a campsite, we get health back. But I can't remember for the life of me which one of these relics it is. Maybe it doesn't exist anymore. Anyway. I think we're okay losing 10 HP. So, this will be important. Choose and exhaust up to 3 cards in your hand. Not a bad thing. Attack innate, deals 6 damage to all enemies. That seems really good. Why does that seem so good? I don't know why. Or gain 4 block. I think we want the purity. Every time you play 5 cards, you deal 10 damage to all enemies in a single turn. I don't think I deal that many. Secret weapon might be the way to go here, because then we can pull out a sudden. Whirlwind. And here, I think we go for this. It upgrades all your cards for the rest of the turn. And so we're going here, we're going to heal back, and we're going to dig. Old coin. That sucks, but I should have upgraded. Oh well. So right off the bat, these guys start with thorns, and they're going to deal, this guy deals 7 damage when I attack him. So, right off the bat, I don't think there's anything wrong with doing demon form. It's worked pretty well for us so far. And power through is free. I think we want to play that regardless. And then, I don't think it really matters. I'm going to play corruption. I actually made both of them free. I guess that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. And then we're going to do that. That works out pretty well. And so, like, poison's nice to get on this guy, but I don't have any poison skills, and he has tons of armor, and he never actually loses that armor. We got the whirlwind. We got the whirlwind. So, I think this is pretty straightforward. We don't want to exhaust this, but we do want to play flex. We do want to play apparition. I don't think we want to... There's no point of exhausting this right now. I think we're just going to whirlwind and call it that. We are going to take damage for hitting these guys, though, so I changed my mind. We are going to do that. And now we're going to whirlwind. Yeah, that worked out well. So we got weak on us now. He's only doing 1 damage, but he lost all his armor. So he should be dead next turn. Nice and easy. And all we got is a clothesline. That's all we need. Easy. Nice. Shockwave is good. Dropkick is also good. Anger is upgraded. I think I like the Shockwave. Synergizes with Corruption, plus we want a lot of vulnerability and a lot of weak on enemies, so here we go. Calm down. I guess that's me doing that. We don't need Purity right now. Preventing us from playing the Clash, though. Which kind of is a bummer. But I think this is going to be very simple. Play to defend. We're going to play the pummel. We're going to be able to defend this damage. Do we just play the Purity and call it that? I don't think we're actually going to be able to cycle through. Unless we end up getting... I'm just going to play it. I'm just going to play it so we can play this. And this will be enough to kill this guy. Should be one less debuff on us. And actually it gave us another card where we can hit this guy. Which is great. Worked out. So he's given us 2 dazed. He's hitting our armor. Okay, now we've got Rage, we've got Shockwave. Rage is good to play. I think right off the bat we don't mind playing Iron Wave. Just so we get the block, so when we're attacking these guys, we're not going to take their thorn damage. And I think we want to apply vulnerable and then cleave. And then it's actually going to hurt us. He's doing 5, he's doing 3, but they're not actually hurting us. So we can hit one of them. We can hit one of them. And we'll take back... I'm actually going to take back Iron Wave. I actually wish I did cleave. Nah, it doesn't matter. I don't think we actually draw that card first in our next hand. Actually, no, we do. We do. My bad. So here, I think is pretty easy. We get the Whirlwind, and we finish him off. Ow. That wasn't ideal. Okay, so Sword Boomerang. We're gonna go Rage. And here we go. Now, here's the big question. Do we upgrade or do we dig? The thing I wanted to upgrade maybe was this. Upgraded. Makes it only cost 1. Which is not that important. I feel like we're just gonna dig. Blood Vial. Not useful. Should have upgraded. Okay, here we go. Final battle. This has been a long video, but I'm glad. It means we've got right till the end. So, how is this going to go? Right off the bat, we're going to take a crap load of damage. Not ideal. I don't want to exhaust this. Not going to happen. So exhaust all. Okay, it's going to do non-attacks. So we've already negated them. I may as well play this because it's going to be the same thing as this, except not take any energy. And I think we want to play this first because it will do vulnerable. It almost does the same amount. And then we play Whirlwind. Not bad. We're going to take 14 damage, reduced by 2. And we're going to want to play our potions to keep us alive. So these guys keep alternating back and forth, I think. They attack and then they... First you play Secret Weapon. And Power Through. You play Secret Weapon, so you end up not exhausting it. And we want to take Reaper. We're going to make something free. So Iron Wave. Hold on. I can't see now. So we want to upgrade. We're going to upgrade something. Sucks we have that strike, because that might make it so we can't actually play something. I think you go for the Anger, because you can play it for free. The Cleave, because you'll do double. Oh, they're vulnerable right now, aren't they? No, they're not. This is tough. Headbutt? So I can pull something else back. I really don't know. Really don't know. I'm going to do the Iron Wave. Something tells me we're going to want some extra armor. I mean, we don't, because we just played... Or we're going to play Power Through. Are we going to play Power Through? Wish I didn't take that back. We should play one. This is going to make something else free. No, it's not. Oh, I'm so at odds with what I should do right now. But this is going to make this cost one less. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I think I'm just going to do it like this. Corruption. And now... Oh, man. I don't think I did that right. In fact, I think I did that poorly. We're going to hit this guy. And we don't have enough to block this. But we're going to drink our next one just to make sure we're getting back as much health as we can. I think I messed that up. I think I could have done that a lot better. But we're okay. We've got apparitions. We can play them for free. We can stack them up. So we're doing okay. And we'll play our power card. And we'll play this so we don't end up getting hit. We didn't have to play that, but we did. He's gaining armor. Be nice to get that second demon form in. We can play Shockwave for free. We can continue to stack up our non-damage. And I think we just want to kind of whittle them down equally. Maybe no, we want to focus one. Definitely want to focus one. Give me back the Whirlwind. And we don't have a card to play. I should have. This is where the Pummel Strike would have been good. I would have had another card to play. That's okay. That is okay. So what do we got now? Now we got the Whirlwind. May as well play the Rage, so we end up getting some armor out of this. And then we Whirlwind them. Nice. That looks good. That looks really good. And we still got one... I think we still got one of these, so we should be okay next turn as well. We're not. We're not okay. He's going to do lots of damage. I mean, we may as well play the Shockwave. We can kill him next turn anyway, so I don't think we want to waste our damage on him. Play the Shockwave. We'll do Bash on him to bring him down even further. And then we should be able to kill both easily next turn. Gonna take a bit of damage here, but not enough to kill us. Actually, it was enough to kill him. This is great. I think this is a win. Finish this off with a clothesline, and that is it. Wow, first recording and we finished it straight through. Definitely got lucky. This is the second time I got the question mark that gives you the what I keep calling them ethereals. But it's really strong. It's really powerful. But yeah, this is Slay the Spire. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I'm going to continue to make some runs and just do some sort of casual runs and maybe do some dailies in future ones. And yeah, I'll go slow at first, but once I've done a few episodes of kind of explaining everything, then I'll put it on fast mode and we can kind of run through these episodes a little quicker. But hey, if you liked the episode, give me a like, and if you want to see more Slay the Spire, give me a subscribe, and stay tuned in the future. There will be more Slay the Spire episodes. See you next time.